Hey, what's up YouTube? So today's video is gonna be about NRG quick release steering wheel. Yeet. Am I calling out? Probably. I'm about to, pull up on the car meet and start on these boys. No, I'm playing. Anyways, this is the best birthday gift I have received. My birthday was last week, so this is pretty damn amazing. Anyways, so today's video, we're gonna be replacing the OEM steering wheel with the aftermarket NRG steering wheel. What you need for this process is you need one, your flathead. Two, you need it's the same flathead, my bad. I just got a smaller one just in case I needed, something smaller. Anyways, two, a screwdriver. Three, I don't know what to call this, but it's like this little star thing. I really don't know what to call it, guys, but it's a size 30. Oh, and that's pretty much it, besides the fact that you need to disconnect your battery before you even start this, because if you don't, then you're just gonna get an airbag to the face, and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, so I already disconnected the battery, and for that you need a 10 mil. And I'm not too sure about this, but I heard this is for 02 Subarus through 07. I'm not too sure, but I mean that's what I kind of read and heard. So yeah, now let me show you the steering wheel. It's freaking beautiful. Like, I love this a lot. Damn it, boy, look how beautiful this thing is. I love the front. Don't get me wrong, I love the back. The back is, I don't know, it's amazing. Look at this. Yeah, boy, I like this a lot. My precious. No, I'm playing. Anyways, alright guys, so let's freaking do this. Now this is what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna show you guys the steering wheel of the bolts that we have to take off. Alright, give me a moment. Alright guys, so like you guys already know, this is the ugly ass OEM stock steering wheel. So these are the bolts that we have to take off. This is one right here. The other one's, well, I guess it's just, no, it is two, yeah. It's one. Oh my god, never mind. You tricked me. I guess it's just one that we're gonna take right here. And we got another one on this side, right here. Where is it at? Oh, right there. Alright. And then there's another two, I believe, inside the case right here. Once we take this off, there's gonna be probably one right here, and another one over here inside. So yeah, give me a second guys, I'll try this. Alright guys, now that I loosen them up with the little star looking thing, whatever, this is how it's gonna look like behind the airbag, where the horn goes to. Oh shit. Alright, so this is what we got. We got two connectors. We got this one right here that we're gonna disconnect, and we got this one right here that we're gonna disconnect. Now on this one right here, we are gonna press down this and the green one at the same time and pull apart, because that's like a little safety thing that they have for the airbag. Alright, and then after we're done with those two things, we're gonna get the 17 mil and we're gonna loosen this up. We're not gonna take it off, we're gonna loosen it up where we could pull on the steering wheel and it's gonna come off without it hitting us in the face, and you don't want that to happen too. So yeah. Alright guys, you're gonna take your flathead, and on the white one right here, you're gonna press down here and just, you gotta be really careful not to break anything here, because I have to remind you, all the wiring is really expensive. You go to a dealership and you tell them you need, these parts. They're freaking expensive. So yeah, because I just tried it with my finger and there's barely any room to put your two hands here and here and try to pull apart. So you're gonna get the flathead, and like I said, you're just gonna press down here and then carefully just, you know, push that way. And you're gonna do the same thing with this one right here because it was, you know, kind of hard to do with my finger. So what I just did is with my left hand, I pressed down right here with the flathead here, and then with my right hand, I just, you know, press down on this part right here and then just try to pull apart because it's hard to do it with your two hands. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the 17 millimeter, and like I said, you're just gonna loosen it up a little bit, and when you think it's good enough, you are just gonna, you know, pull on the steering wheel. Now I heard you could hit here and then here, and then if you want down here, and then just pull, but I'm not gonna try that. I'm gonna just, you know, try to freaking pull on it. Oh man. No. Oh man. Oh man, this is hard. We got it. I forgot to mention that when you do this, you need to make sure your steering wheel is lined up, like your wheels. Because if not, then your aftermarket steering wheel is going to be like crooked and shit, and you don't want that to happen.
So you need to lock up your steering wheel before you even lift the battery. I didn't do it. I forgot to do it. That's what I wanted to do. So, now we have to take off the steering wheel. Now don't take off the bolt, because you're going to get the steering wheel to the thing.
Damn it, bro, this thing's freaking hard. Put some leg muscle into this bitch. There it goes. Just needed some damn leg muscle. Alright. Now that we got it loose. See that? I ain't lifting for nothing now on my legs. Oh, okay, so. And another reason why you want to keep your bolt on is because if you don't, you're going to pull and you might rip some wires, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, now, this right here is called your clock spring. You don't want to rotate this a lot, because if you do, I forgot what happens, but it's bad. Alright, let's take it off and see. No, I guess not. So now, we're gonna go with the cover. We're gonna take this off. Okay, I took off the bolt, and this is what we have. It's gonna hang right here on this thing, so if you want, I guess, pull it down. Actually, no, you don't want to do that, actually, because then your steering is gonna go down and you're just gonna fuck your shit up. So let's put it back up. Ooh, my thing's already cracked. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so like I said, there's two bolts right there. Oh, I see it. It's right here. We're gonna have to take that off. I guess we're gonna have to, yeah, never mind. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it. Alright, so there it is. Bolt number one. Ignore this. Let me see. I don't know, I don't see it. I guess we're just gonna go with this one right here for now and see where Texas. Alright guys, so I took this one off. Wait, no, is that it? Yeah, that's it, And I found the other one. The other one is... Damn, that was gonna be a little hard to get through. Let's see. Where's my finger? Oh, there it is. Okay, the other one's right here. Okay. So we're gonna go right under, and it's gonna go right here. Alright guys, so now the cover's off, right? The bottom and the top. After that, we're taking off the screw here, 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 and here. After that, your clock spring should come off. But once it comes off, you have this wire harness that's connected to it. There's no way of taking it off. What people do is they freaking cut it. They cut the wires off. I'm not doing that. Why? Because that shit is expensive. So there's gonna be a day you're gonna want to sell the car or whatever. You're gonna need this. You're gonna have to put everything back to stock if the guy wants everything back to stock. So I'm not gonna do that because it's expensive. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna follow the wire harness all the way down to damn China, which is all the way down there. So we're gonna have to take off the cover here and this cover. So yeah. And what these wires do, they're for your horn and for your signal light. Your signal light, you know how you want to turn left, and then after you do the turn, you're back up straight. You know your wheels are straight. It goes back to the middle. The middle. Okay, there. It goes back to the middle. Well, sadly, without these wires, it's not gonna do that anymore. But you know what? Race car. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me just take this part off, and then we'll begin from there again. All right, guys. Here it goes. Clock spring is off. This is where the short hub is gonna go. So now, like I said, we have this wire to freaking follow because I am not fixing to cut the wires because I don't want to do that. No, fuck that. So yeah, this is going all the way down here. All right, guys. To take off the cover right here, you're just gonna unscrew a little plastic screw that's here, and then you're gonna have another one right here. You're gonna unscrew that. After that, slowly, carefully, pull from here, and you should be set for this part right here. All right, so I took it off, right, but it's hanging on this side. So we have a screw. We have a screw down here where my hand's going. All right, there's a screw down here. All right, guys, so this is what I'm dealing with right now. So instead of disconnecting all this, just to take off the plastic cover off, I'm gonna undo this, because what I need to disconnect is right here, which is the freaking harness right here. So I believe that's gonna make it easier instead of disconnecting the wires and taking this out. So yeah, I'm just gonna struggle a little bit, but it should work out. Alright guys, after struggling for a while, the harness is finally off. There it is, where I got disconnected from. All I had to do, instead of taking this off, which I couldn't, I just had to make it a little bit more difficult for myself. Disconnect it using a flathead, how we did with the one that was here. I just pushed down on one side with the flathead and pulled my hand, took it off. It ran through here. It has little teeth, so I used a flathead to open it up, ran it through there. This part right here, you can open it, you just gotta push it down because the wires are like tangled up like this. So just pull it down, and then they also run through here, so one at a time, just run them through the middle, and then you're set. So that's pretty much it. So I ended up disconnecting to make it easier on the cover. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So everything's back. So now I'm gonna put everything back to place, and I should put the short hub on. Alright guys, now I'm gonna put the cover on. bolt this one on. After that, we're gonna put the short hub on, all right? Alright guys, now we're gonna put the short hub on right here. Now what you wanna do, you see that little white dot? Well, it needs to be lined up with the logo. Alright, so we need to line it up. After that, we're putting on the 17 bolt and the steering wheel. Alright.
Alright, there we go. So freaking nice.
Now we're gonna take our bolt that we took off earlier with the 17 mil, and we're gonna put it on there. Tighten it up.
Cool, man, damn. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Line up.
Now we're putting this beauty on. Oh my god, these mosquitoes are getting annoying. To a problem. Well, I ran into a problem. Once this goes on with the horn, ooh, wrong way. It does not fit. It's not flushed because the back of the horn is hitting the nut right here, so it's not really flushed. So what I'm guessing is I do need a quick release, and I'm pretty sure because that's the reason why the wires are so damn long, because with the quick release it's like another, maybe like up to here, it's another gap. So you know there's gonna be enough room for the horns and everything to actually fit correct. So for now, I am now just gonna drive with this and this on. So it's gonna look really weird because it's not gonna be a horn. I'm not gonna be able to use a horn. Either way, I wasn't gonna be able to. So
Perfect.
Ten so dark you cannot see who I'm riding with. Diamond glisten all up in my watch, can tell what time it is. Diamond cluster